Howdy everyone, Big Mike here, ready to hit the road today. We're cruising Route 66, but we're not just taking in the scenery. We're digging into the history of the Mother Road by checking out some of the coolest classic cars and trucks that have become landmarks along the way. These beauties are more than just a piece of metal. They're time capsules, and that tells the story of America on the move. So buckle up and get ready for a ride down memory lane as we discover Route 66, one classic car at a time.
It's road trip time!
Well, here we go. Hang on, folks. So this is going to be fun. Check this out. Straight out of a Cars movie, that car. Gotta love it. We're in Williams, Arizona. There's an old Mustang right there, 70s model. And it is the gateway to the Grand Canyon. It's also on historic Route 66. They do a great job with cool classic cars and trucks. Check this one out right in front of the old barber shop. This is actually a fairly new addition to Williams, I've seen. And it is a classic truck there. Well, over here you got the Santa Fe caboose there, and then we got a couple of cool old fire trucks. Look at the character on them boys, gotta love it. Now these right here, the one on the right is an older Chevy truck, late 40s, 50s. There one's a Diamond T, the red one. Now we're going to my favorite spot, which is Holbrook, Arizona. I love the Wigwam Motel. It is amazing. You can sleep on the teepee on Route 66. Now this one here is called Tow Mater's Grandpappy. And then look at this tow truck over here. I mean, this is a classic right here. Look at that bad boy, I love it. Nice old Chevy right there. You can see the front of the Wigwam, an old Studebaker, got old VW. Bug, well no, it's not a Bug. What is that one? It's a little older one. It's just a lot of neat stuff here. The teepees are all concrete. Been going on for quite a while here, but you can see all the old cars and trucks. There's a couple few new ones for people staying overnight here, but it's a great stop, and if you're into the old cars and trucks, it's where you want to be. I mean, look at these bad boys. I just love the look of these. Walking around here, checking everything out, and like I said, these are the history of Route 66. These cars and trucks. This is what was going up and down these roads every day, and when it was the main way of getting to California. Now right here, welcome to Hackberry, Arizona here, and that is basically between Kingman and Seligman, and it is like stepping back in time to the 1940s. Show you a few of the old gas pumps and stuff. Now this is one of the really cool old cars here. Don't really know what it is, but I'm sure you guys can tell me. Help me out if you can in the comments here, and help Big Mike do me a favor and tell me what kind of, well, I don't know, it looks like, is that a Ford? Yeah, I think so. Hard to tell on that one, but you guys know what it is. So let me know in the comments and help me out here. There's a Chevelle on that. Got a good old station wagon there. A little bit, you even see some 66 signs in the backdrop. These are a couple of the other ones. Hackberry, like I said, you get to walk around and check out all these old cars and trucks. And the Hackberry General Store is inside, and it's a great stop too. So just a lot of fun out here in Arizona on Route 66. And these cars and trucks, they are the history of it. They really are. And it's just part of it. Now we're taking a little drive up here to Antares Point, or Gigantica Hedicus as it's called. And this is just past Hackberry, between Hackberry and Kingman. This old Radiator Springs cop car right there. Pretty nice. The sheriff's in town. You can kind of see a few of these around. They got some really neat cold cars and trucks to look at. There's that green guy is Giganticus Hedicus over there. And then you got just a bunch of cool old cars and trucks you can look at. Now we're going over to Belmont, Arizona on Route 66. That's old 66 you're looking there. But this cool old car right here, heck, put some eyeballs and a smile on him. He probably belongs in the Cars movie. Now we're heading out here to Petrified Forest National Park and walk around here. And this is old Route 66. Those telephone poles are old 66. And now we're at a Chevy truck in Cool Springs, Arizona. This is over by Oatman, Arizona, between Kingman and Oatman. And got a neat old Chevy right there. You gotta love that. And now we're standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Glen Fry right there, and check out the flatbed Ford, baby. Gotta love that. Nice. And here's one of the other classics you'll see. Look at that Ford. That's a beauty right there. I love that chrome paint job they do, or buffed out. Now this is one of the gas stations, a Texaco gas station over in Winslow. And look at these cars, these two trucks behind here. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. We're gonna take a little closer look at them. This is Smith's Texaco in Winslow, Arizona. And then look at that old Bronco. It's gonna be a mid-70s Bronco. Love it. I need to get one of those for my wife. So if you see one, let me know. I got to go ahead and buy one of those one of these days, but not in the 100 grand category, if you know what I mean. But this is just the fun stuff that you're gonna see when you're out here. And this is supposed to bring you back in time so you can see what traveling on Route 66 was all about. Look at the grill on that thing. That grill is amazing. I love it. Now we're heading down to Kingman, Arizona. We're kind of going all over the place here, folks. This is at Mr. D's Route 66 diner. And there's see the police car on that? That's a pretty cool one. I'll start back. I'll get my finger out of the way. Bad Mike. I know, you can't take me anywhere. That's my wife tells me anyway. But look at this. This is Mr. D's, you'll see in the background. Now we're coming over here, and this is the Electric Vehicle Museum right across the way. This is in Kingman, Arizona too. It's a Route 66 Electric Vehicle Museum. And I'm just gonna kind of walk you around here a little bit and just let you take a look. I can't really tell you what everything is on most of it, but all these cars are electric. Some of them have been converted to electric. And it's a fun little museum they have down on the first floor that you can check out. So just a little everything. Look at that speed racer right there. That's pretty cool. And then everything from the little ones to just a whole mixture of different types of electric cars. Just a whole mixture there. It's definitely, there's a whole bunch to see at the Kingman Visitor Center. They've got a museum upstairs that has a bunch more stuff all about Route 66 and the history, and also even some of the history of the old trails. Nice. That'd be fun. Electric golf car. Well, there you go. That's pretty common, I would think. The electric ones, but these are some old style stuff right here. Let you look around. And then what we got here, this is a pretty fun piece. This was this? The A123 Systems, Ohio State. Nice. Alright, now we're heading over to my stomping grounds, Seligman, Arizona. That's where my store is, Route 66 Road Relics. This is my buddy's place down the road. And there's just all sorts of cool cars and trucks to check out. You got the Seligman police car there. There's Tow Mater. I mean, come on, you gotta love Tow Mater. Even got a plane in the top of the building there. Some of the stuff's been redone a little bit, but you can, a lot of fun stuff to see in this town. We also have, this is the Seligman Grocery. And then check out my place of Route 66 Road Relics. Drop by and say hi to Big Mike. I'm right next to the Delgadillo snow cap, so you can't miss me. But gonna look around here just a little bit. Look at the detail on that mural. That was well done. Gotta love that. I believe that car is what, from overseas, Britain? Now this is the snow cap. My place is just right on the other side of the street here. But I want you guys to take a look and see these cool old cars and trucks. And that's what's so neat about Route 66. You know, you can take photos, you can actually see what it was like back in the day. And that's the beauty of this place. Now this is Truxton, Arizona. This would actually be before Hackberry, but after Seligman. And this has a collection of cool old semis. And then this is Valentine, Arizona on Route 66. This is Valentine Station here. One of my buddies, he actually has a channel, a YouTube channel, so check him out. But just a lot of fun stuff to see here. And look at that cool, these are the gas pumps at an old Chevron station, but I love this old blue and white car. That's just a classic right there. Now, we're heading over to Grants, New Mexico. This is the Route 66 towing junkyard, basically, or salvage yard. This is just tons of cool old cars, trucks. I'm just gonna take a real slow pan here so you can kind of just see what's here, but there's a little of everything here. And I love the look of this place, and it's, like I said, just fun. Now here's Moriarty, New Mexico. And now we're going to Tucumcari, New Mexico, one of my favorite places for old cars and trucks. Look at that old Ford right there, and we got the Shaman in the back there. It's just a classic. I love this old Chevy truck. This is over here. You'll see the old sign and stuff in a second, but this cafe's been closed. The Ranch House Cafe's been closed for many years, but they leave the truck outside, and it just really gives you the symbolism of Route 66 and shows you the history. Now this is my buddy down there at the Tucumcari Trading Company, or Trading Post. I don't believe they're open. They might, I don't know what that status is, but they've got some cool old cars, trucks, and all sorts of stuff. Now the Blue Swallow Motel is definitely one of the places you absolutely have to stay if you're on Route 66, especially if you're in Tucumcari. It's a must-see hotel. They got neon lights, just a little of everything. It's beautiful. Tour today in Tucumcari, New Mexico. We are making a stop at Mother Road Memory Iron. What's really fun about this place is they have a really cool collection of all sorts of antique and classic cars and trucks, and they let you take a look around the yard. You can take photos. It's just a nice, enjoyable time, and as you can tell, I love the old cars and trucks. You have to remember Route 66, the old cars and trucks, they are the history of the Mother Road. These are the cars and trucks that people were driving everyday life on the farm, the ranch, when they're going on their road trips. And it's just kind of exciting to see these in person. And this is why I wanted to make this the first stop on this trip. So, like I said, bring your camera, take some photos, and it's just kind of a nice, relaxing, enjoyable first part. Just to kind of walk around and see what's here and just enjoy the moment. I mean, Tucumcari is all about just taking a step back in time and reliving what old US Highway 66 was all about. Well, yeehaw! Welcome to Uranus Fudge Factory, that is, in Missouri. A lot of fun stuff here, cool old cars, trucks, and it's just, they just make fun of everything and have a blast doing it. Look at this. This is one amazing looking fire truck. I love the style of this. But this is what Route 66 is all about. It's the fun, funky, quirky, all the crazy stuff that's entertainment. And that's what Route 66 is. It reminds you of the old road trips you took where you're in the back of your parents' car driving down the road and stopping at all these very cool places. Now look at this bus. I mean, come on now. Now if you're traveling that one, you are styling. Double-decker bus, Route 66. Ah, you gotta love that. Uranus, Missouri, baby. That is just classic. Now we're in Ash Grove, Missouri. Check out that police car. That's awesome. This is Gary's Gay Parita Sinclair station. Gay was actually the wife of the original owner. This whole place was rebuilt. I think it burned down in 1955. Now the garage over here is original. That's been around. But it's just a cool place. And check this old Route 66 sign in the middle of the road. And look at this sunset, baby. You're gonna love this. Here it comes. Ah, Missouri sunset. There we go. This is a Route 66 roadside attraction that you have to see. The old cool cars and trucks are definitely worth a stop when you're in Missouri on Route 66. And they make the history of Route 66. That's what's so special about these places. Now this here, I believe this was on Missouri for sure, but I'm not exactly this. It was a real small town. But I just wanted to compliment whoever put these out. You did a great job, guys. Really nice to see the classic cars and trucks out there. Now this is Carthage, Missouri. This is Boots Court. And it is, the motel here is phenomenal. It's got a lot of history on Route 66. highly recommend you stay here and check it out. So when you're in Missouri, stay at the Boots Court. This is one of their police cars there. Now just down the road a little bit, this is in Joplin, Missouri. And this is a junkyard. I apologize, I couldn't find the name of the junkyard, but the phone number is actually on the sign you'll see in just a little bit, so you can always call them if you need more information. But this is right on Route 66. There it is, there's that sign. And look at this old antique fire truck. There's just a lot of fun stuff around here to see. I even got a famous car from one of the movies in a minute I gotta show you. But I just, the classic lines of these old cars, trucks, fire trucks, that's what makes Route 66 so special a lot of times. These are what was driving up and down. Now this one's a fun car. This was actually made for a movie, and it's a car from the movie called Free Jack, and it's starring Mick Jagger in 1970. It was a big flop, but it's still a pretty dang cool car. I don't know, that'd be fun. Do you imagine you driving that down the road, the look on somebody's face? That would be hilarious. But make it the Route 66 mobile or something like that. It's just, but you know, it's just one of the unique things you find out here. You're going to find all sorts of wild, unique, and quirky attractions on Route 66, and that's what makes it so special all the time. I mean, look at this. From the 70s car show with Mick Jagger. Come on, how cool is that? Now this is over here, and this is at Rinks Market, and this is in Lebanon, Missouri. Unfortunately, last I heard they had closed down, but this is a cool truck. Kind of hoping it's still out there, but I don't know. But I just wanted to kind of show you around, let you see it. And now we're heading over to Springville, Missouri on Route 66, and this is the birthplace of Route 66. Now the town I'm from, Seligman, is the birthplace of historic Route 66, but this is the birthplace of Route 66. And there's Tow Mater right there. You gotta love him. This is at, you can go over and see Junker Joe's on the other side of town. He's got a whole museum inside to check out.
Yep. 1926 Hudson Speedster. 36 Ford Thunderbird.
No loud.
Cobra.
Nothing.
'32 Ford M1. Beautiful. '39 Packard Safari. It's beautiful. Got Bonneville. 1933 Auburn 12. 38 Ford model. That's beautiful. Yeah, don't forget the Ghostbusters.
And if you're in Arizona, stop by Seligman, Arizona and say howdy to Big Mike at Route 66 Road Relics. Thanks a lot, and please subscribe to our channel and check out this next video.